WTF!
Hello, I'm Ross Woodell from Cultaholic.com. You're my sexual wank fans, and welcome to all of the WTF moments from last night's SmackDown Live. Now, if last night's SmackDown Live was a human being, it would be that chava in the corner of the playground at lunchtime, shadow boxing because the pacing was relentless. It was fantastic. All kinds of bang, bang, bang. More of this, please, SmackDown Live. And what kind of amateur just leaves a limo car door open like that? Any scruffy get could have been in there like swimwear man. Mizzles, get that numpty sacked. Imagine being him. Life must be completely amazing every single step of the way if you're that age and look like that just before a WWE show starts in 2018. Now, I know I said last week SmackDown Live was the single best episode of SmackDown Live since the brand extension in 2016, so rightly so. Expectations were high heading into last night, and speaking of high, I guess that man is just high mountains of tooting. Everything is better with toot. Now, if somebody has the name of that numpty in the pink shirt there, please let me know so I can bite his bastard nose off. Thank you very much to the person with that sign you can just about see for almost spreading the good name of Cultaholic throughout the WWE universe. Join him in joining us next time you go to a WWE show. Now, I can't see all of that sign there, but the portion I can see says hole for you to slither into. So then, it's clear for all to see the first half of that sign must say millennials, walk this way for another asshole for you to slither into. I reckon it's got absolutely nothing to do with Randy Orton, who was in the ring at the time, putting his viper in somebody's veins, if you get what I mean. Sexual intercourse. Randy Orton, you asked who was around in 2002 when you started wrestling, who is still around now, and you say nobody? Are you sure you're a snake? Because with blindness like this, I'm starting to think you're a bastard worm. I've got myself a list. AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Becky Lynch, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, Fandango, Eric Young, Luke Harper, Goldust, Jimmy Ellsworth, Hideo Itami, Jeff Hardy, Carl Anderson, Kevin Owens, Matt Hardy, Mickie James, Mike Kanellis, Natalya, R-Truth, Rhino, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Sheamus, Shelton Benjamin, Nakamura, Sin Cara, Ty Dillinger, Victor, Kane, kind of, John Cena, sort of, Chris Jericho, Big Show, Brock Lesnar, who's he, The Undertaker, Triple H, sort of, and I bet I've missed a lot more, but the point I'm making is there was many people wrestling back then. I guess all of them were in WWE, but they're still busting their ass like you claim you were back in 2002. So stick that in your eye, you worm. And then the worm has to ask why he doesn't get the respect he deserves in 2018. The answer is simple, pal. You're objectively boring. Slow and methodical wrestling doesn't cut it in WWE in 2018. You, Randy Orton, the worm, are the Jose Mourinho of the professional wrestling world. Your methods were the top of the pops once upon a time, but now here in 2018, many others have passed you by and made you look like a numpty. And while the worm was out there saying he paid his dues in front of millions rather than doing it in front of hundreds in the bingo halls like the indie darlings we all wank ourselves silly over, please remember that Randy Orton was in OVW for roughly a year before he debuted on the main roster in 2002. Knowledge is power. But CBS Sports, Yahoo Sports, Newsday, you didn't watch Raw, did you? You've got it all wrong. WWE didn't make that announcement. Stephanie McLadyballs did. We all know after watching this week's Raw, it's simply not known as WWE Evolution. It is known as Stephanie McMahon's historical first ever announcement, WWE Evolution. Never forget, you can't do anything without Ladyballs. He's gone! I cannot believe it. I've been waiting for this day for many, many years. It feels like in my life, but Lemony Snicket is finally gone. No more flip-flopping between heel and babyface for my Bane spirit animal. Finally, he can be the heart that flies away with the eagle's nest. That is WWE's babyface rank. Stay away from him, Lemony Snicket, you arsehole. But, speaking about my Bane spirit animal, they have a match between father and son, or cousin and cousin, or uncle and nephew, or brother and younger brother, and they don't make a big deal about it. Now, I know everybody says that WWE is crap at telling stories in 2018, but this just takes the piss. And where the hell did that mask go? Almas threw it up, but it never came back down, and now, of course, sources close to the scene in WWE have told me that if you went up to the top of that Titantron at the end of last night's show, you would have seen the mask lying on its side, being all kinds of tranquilo ting. Ooh. Ah, for Christ's sake, man, of course he had to come down sticking his pipes in where his pipes don't belong, but isn't it funny that Lemony Snicket runs like Phoebe Buffay off of The Friends? You know. I can't do it. And next up we have Tom Phillips doing what Tom Phillips does best, now his face fornicating the poo out of a line on commentary when he claimed that in the early stages of that match last night, we all thought that R-Truth had a chance against Samoa Joe, proving that Tom Phillips has never watched professional wrestling before. So just before Mrs. Roboto came along to ask Asuka, what did you have for breakfast? Asuka was stood there looking at a stationary picture on a television screen while jumping up and down. Who on earth does that? Why would she be doing that? This is yet another example of WWE thinking, oh, that'll look remotely cool, but not thinking about the logistics behind the scenario. And somebody clearly doesn't watch SmackDown Live, unless of course you think that AJ Styles' house is his yard and he's part of the tramp community. And next up we have Paige saying she's going to announce the new challenger for the most important WWE Championship. Roughly translated in English, that Paige is going to announce a new challenger for the most important WWE Championship. What are you talking about, Paige? We live in a time and an age where a secondary WWE Championship main evented a WWE pay-per-view which also had a WWE Championship match. What are you doing? And now it's time for this.
Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank. Wankety wank, wankety wank, wankety wank.
So yes, during Paige Wage's big announcement, Jimmy Ellsworth came down and said that he should challenge AJ Styles because he has 3 wins over AJ Styles, and He then also insulted Paige Wage, calling her a ghost, and Paige Wage said in riposte, "You're fired!" Roughly translated in English, of course, is "you're fired." And thank you very much to Kayla Kelly for sending this in, because this is a coincidence? I think not. It might be though, but I don't think it is.
Yep, I wrong, yep, I wrong.
Don't worry about the details, just enjoy the taste. Byron Saxton, 2018. Well, blow me down, smack my arse sideways, and call me Betty. Never ever did I think we'd see a baby being used as a prop on WWE TV again, but we did last night. Of course, many moons ago, Gene Snitsky kicked one up in the air like a bastard football, and last night Miz threw a fake one towards Daniel Bryan, while we all thought, bloody hell, he's doing it with his real one, Monroe Sky. But what a great advert this was for Miz and Mrs., which just aired after SmackDown Live last night. I don't know if you could have caught that if you watched last night's show. Essentially, we're saying, come watch this arsehole who owns fake babies to throw around, confusing people into thinking he's throwing his actual child. What a fantastic, positive, wonderful advert to send out. So yeah, many WTF moments in the first half of the show, not too many in the second half of the show. Last night's SmackDown Live was tickety-boo in my book. Thank you very much for being a sexual wank pheasant and watching this drivel once again. I've been Ross from Cultaholic.com. You can follow me on the Twitter machine at Ross on Wrestling. You can pledge to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Cultaholic. Anything you thought to give us will be greatly appreciated, and we'll love you forever. But most importantly of all, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and follow us everywhere where we have the things.